Alright, so yesterday was generational. So today obviously is not probably gonna be as good, but I should still be able to do like decently well, I think. Like yesterday is like the most consistent I'll ever be at this. Which like I didn't get any runs from the beginning. Because jump number 3 is impossible. But I do think that I can... basically, I think today I just want to try to do some of the runs that I did yesterday again. Just trying to maintain consistency. Alright. I'm a little sleepy. So I'm not quite sure how well I'm gonna do. Okay, so clearly I am not that heightened mentally right now. Alright. Well, I seem to be consistent at that now for some reason. And then now this is impossible. Great trade-off. I swear, the only times the hard part is easy is when the easy parts are hard. I don't know if that's like a coincidence. Fuck. Thank you, Rotten. Were you here yesterday? I genuinely cannot remember. But, in case you weren't, yesterday was crazy. I got the level in 2 runs. So today we're just trying to, try to be, like, somewhat close to how good we were yesterday. Yeah, I don't think you were either. But, basically 2 runs. Today is just trying to maintain that consistency. Which is not going well currently, but I'll lock in like 10 minutes, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I just gotta do this part once. Fuck. I was trying to get it to do the little, like... little back and forth thing, but it just wasn't gonna happen. Okay. Okay, I was so unbelievably off pace for that. I was also potentially holding the wrong button, but we don't talk about that. Okay, too early. Fuck. See, my entire strategy relies on it going back and forth there, so when it kind of just goes in one fluid motion, it's over. Basically. Okay, that was bad, but I survived. Dude. I don't know why, but like that part is really like fucking me up now. Like to me, like that is just such like an awkward like transition at the end there. Dude, please. I can't like... Every day is a day closer to Biden midair. That is very true. It's kind of scary to think about, but I think I can do it in at least, like, an hour, I would think. Like, I feel like if I do it for long enough, I'm bound to just do it out of pure fucking luck. Like, there's no way that I do it for a long period of time, and I don't just get lucky randomly. Like, I think that's bound to happen eventually. Okay, the tunnel of hell, despair, and sadness has become a little bit more consistent. Anyways. Soda! That is honestly a classic meme. I don't think I'm awake enough to be streaming right now. But I'm still gonna try to get something done. I slept a full 8 hours without interruption at any point, and I'm still tired. Is this normal? Bruh. Okay, I need to do this disco shell to the end once. Like, this should be, like, a run that I do, like, every attempt. Well, maybe more accurately, it's something that I kind of need to do every attempt, because I need to not, like, die to the ending, like, a million times and have it become a mind block. Because chances are, if I've made it this far, it's going to be, like, a 1 in a million chance. And then I'm, like, never going to get back here again. Because, as I'm sure most of you are aware of, I have this thing where basically every time I try to do literally anything, I end up dying at the end like 7 times. And I really don't want to do the same thing with this level. Like, if there was any level to not get unlucky on, it would be this one. Oh my god, bro. I feel like such a minority by having a healthy sleep schedule. Saw that in your Discord says. Surprising amount of people I've met do not give a fuck about sleep. Bro, that's very true. Like, I feel like most people... I think most people that have, like, no sleep schedule don't either know or feel... Or they don't know or remember the feeling of, like, having a consistent sleep schedule. Like, you're so much more better at, like, everything when you actually get enough sleep to repair yourself. Like, I can guarantee you those people's lives would be... I don't know about, like, significantly, but, like, at least somewhat better. Like, if I don't get, like, good... Like, if I don't get, like, enough sleep, that day is basically over as soon as it begins for me. I used to until I met my best friend who's a night owl mostly. Okay, that actually does kind of make sense. But if I don't get quality sleep, it's basically just over as soon as the day starts. You just gotta go to sleep and try again the next day. Maybe it'll work out better. Okay, I cannot do this run, bro. Oh my god. Keep in mind, this is like the easiest part of the level. I was so consistent yesterday, now I'm sad. Bro, I can't dismount, and then, like, even when I do it, I used to be able to, like, usually not die to running with the shell. Dude, what am I doing? Like, it's not that hard to switch the platforms, like I think it is harder to get through this thing, this contraption of just pain and suffering, than it is to get the shell to go across. Okay. Okay, that was close. Every time I don't have a good sleep schedule, my body fights back and makes me sleepy towards evening. That sounds about right. Yo, Darkside, how's it going? Today is be consistent at everything but the ending day. Very exciting. Okay, that was really close to, like, being really bad, but dude, I can't do this part today. Like, I can do the alternation, I can do the hell tunnel, but I can't do the ending, which is, like, the easiest part. It doesn't make sense. Okay, see, like, I should beat this run. Like, I shouldn't... Like, there shouldn't be any difficulty here. I certainly don't want there to be any difficulty here, because, like, the odds of me getting to this point is very low to begin with. From the beginning, I mean. Oh, thank fucking God we broke the curse. My God. Anything is more fun than this. You know what, Darkside? You actually have a point. Like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate the level as much as I do when I started. Because I kind of understand some of the parts I didn't like as much. But I still think that this level is quite insufferable. Because, like... It just feels... Sometimes it feels luck-based, and then sometimes it's, like, just perfectly easy. Like, I don't understand anything here anymore. Like, I don't like the level, but okay, I don't like the level, but I dislike it less. And that's probably the highest review I'm going to give for this. Because I don't like it, but I dislike it less than I did. That's the only kind of, like, progression I'm gonna have with my opinion. Like my opinion will not go any higher. It's either gonna stay the way it is now, or it's gonna become a lower rated opinion. I don't think it's gonna get better. It's only gonna be stagnant or worse. I don't understand the chat right now. Maybe I'm getting old. Okay, so... Can I do this, please? I need to get more momentum like that. There we go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That was so close to landing. Okay. First try that, of course. Okay. Alright, so apparently I just, like, can't land on the platform. It's impossible timing. Okay, so... I need to figure this out. This is, like, the entire reason I don't play from the beginning is because of this. This shit is the worst jump I have ever seen in a level. It might just be me. I wouldn't be surprised if this is purely a me issue. That would make sense. But, like, I have never seen a jump that I dislike as much as this. The fucking pause midair at the end of Sunken Prophecy is better than this. Because, like, what is this? Like, there, that kind of works. It works sometimes, kind of. See, like, I almost have muscle memory for it, and that's, like, the only reason why I can do it sometimes. And then you can also just hit the ceiling. This jump is such a me issue. Okay, so... Please? But, like... Do you guys see the issue that I have with this jump? Like we see the awkwardness of what I'm attempting to do, right? Like, I want to know if I'm, like, tweaking or if that genuinely looks horrible. Fucked up? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it's, like, the only thing that's preventing me from playing from the beginning. Because I think, in theory, if I was good at that jump, I could get, like, here. Like, I think getting here would be possible for me. Oh my god, we're on a run. I'm gonna die to... Yeah, that's what I thought. I so want to make a level with this. No, please don't. The community doesn't need to be cursed with that. Like, think about it this way. Does the community really need this? Does it really need a cape level with input blocks? Like, think about it. Think about it morally. Is it morally wrong? W run, maybe. Maybe it's a W run. I'm not sure yet. Now that jump looks like it would make me tweak, bro. For real. This jump. This jump right here. If it didn't exist, like, I could, like, maybe I could fluke the level, because, like, I'm randomly good at, like, this jump and then the ones after it. Like, I could get lucky from that point onward, because, like, I'm confident past that point. Fuck! Okay, so, basically, I kind of forgot when he goes down. I only know, like, 7 to 6 people that play my Grandmaster K-Pack. Dude, why would you reverse the 7 to 6, bro? That's like the most dissatisfying thing I've ever seen. Cause like I see the 7 and I see the 6 and I know what they're supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be the fucking 6-7, but it's not. And just like the fact that it should be 6-7, but it's not, just like it's very bothersome. Alright, anyways, enough tweaking over 6-7. You're trying to break the addiction. I got through 2.5 more of Rotten's levels last stream. Had to finish the bubble level. Huge W. Anything... Beating anything Rotten related is a very big W. Dude. Just... Please? There we go. I seem to have an issue with that jump. Like, quite often. This is a bad place to be. Okay. I'm holding... Also, I just realized that I've been holding, like, spin jump for some reason. Like, I just realized... Like, it just dawned on me that I was holding the spin jump button down. I don't know why. That's, like, I wasn't doing it intentionally. It was, like, some kind of, like, weird muscle memory. But it doesn't make sense. Fuck. 6-7... Next up is the Mario 3 brick level. True as levels are Grandmaster +1 bricked. Dare I ask why bricked? Dare I ask? Okay, so now, dude, stop. Okay. Just jump. There's no reason to spin jump. Oh my god, I made it to the impossible. And then I died to the impossible jump. Shocker. Bricked because they're brick. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but bricked does have a secondary meaning. Alright, so I can get to the impossible jump. That's a good start. I think I'm just gonna try to get there as much as I can. Fuck. Bricked on its own isn't explicit, depends on the context. That's true. You know, it's truly funny how, like, the internet can just ruin words like that. Like, it's so easy to turn just some, like, random word that you don't think about into, like, some disgusting meaning. Like, how does that happen? The better question is, why does this happen, like, at least once a month? Like, at least one word or at least one something gets ruined per month. So, I think, like, given infinite months, the internet could ruin everything. Stop throwing it up. I'm very much aware I'm pushing boundaries with that naming convention. We gotta normalize Super Mario World level names to just all be brain rot like Gooner terms. Like, we gotta make every single level and every single hack the norm to be like that. Okay, I'm so glad I died to that jump, because I did not want to get, like, a new PB where I stop halfway through the level to start talking about that shit. That was kind of fortunate that I'm not good at that jump. Kind of the right idea. Why did I re-grab run there? Maybe I thought I was safe. I am a freak low-key. Bro. You know what, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, hold on. I'm putting that in the folder. Okay, so. Oh my god, I passed the jump. Oh my god, I died to free. Alright, well, anyways. It's all fine. Everything is fine. My fucking god. Oh yeah, remember, Rotten, you remember the examples of, like, your sketches and such? I think that's what he's talking about. Alright, so. I passed the impossible jump once. Can I pass it again? I'm thinking probably not. At this rate, probably not. Well, that's a little fucking close. That was not even close. He is. He is recently, anyway. Dime is just, like, low-key omnipresent. And that jump is low-key fucking impossible. Like, I don't know how else to explain this. I just can't do it. Like, I feel... Fuck. Open Discord. I feel like I am more likely... I feel like I'm more likely to do this jump to the end than get to, like, the alternating from the beginning. Like, that's the level of fuck that jump is. Oh, I missed it by just a little bit. Omni-fucking impossible. That is a very good term. Why is my dog barking? There literally nothing ever happens. What could possibly be the reason? And what could be the reason that I cannot pass this jump a single time? Like, I'm not even kidding when I say this is the hardest part. Wait, is it free? Like, no, it's like, it's never free. It's never... Dude, like, I actually can't with this jump. Like, you know what? I'm playing from here because fuck that jump. That's the reason. So I'm just gonna play from here for the rest of the stream. Inevitably, I will get bored and go back to... What the fuck? Did you see how close I was to hitting... I just saw the replay. Mario's head fucking, like, skimmed the bottom of the ceiling. How did that not count? Alright. And then whatever. Alright, so. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy save that kind of led nowhere, but it was cool. What was that reaction timing? I went left when it was like 9 years away. It hadn't even like begun fully going right yet, and I hit left. Glory to blessed hitboxes, deadass. I need to draw more. I wash. Yep. You wash, bro. Why? I just have to jump super late and just hope that I don't run off the edge. I think that's it. You know... Rotten, I think Cape is starting to obstruct some portions of your life. Like, Cape might just, like... Cape might be your downfall. It was the rise and it was the downfall at the same time. Why did I stop holding down? Why? Dude, look, dude. Mario's ass is literally inside of the block. How am I living currently? Alright, so... I want to get to the impossible jump, like, a couple more times. I need to know for certain that I am not getting past it again today. Because, like, maybe there's still hope. I mean, like, there isn't. But I have to know that for sure. Shocker. Rise and downfall, just like how one controls Cape Mario. Bro, my brother, you need help. This is getting ridiculous. Like the Cape, like, plague has completely infected you. It's just insane. Okay. I'm actually the GOAT. I've passed the jump. What? How? And then I die to free! Okay, so... we're gonna ignore that death. We're gonna ignore the fact that I died to the easiest part, like twice in a row after passing the hardest part. Didn't happen. Like, if we think about it, I had never actually had any attempt where I died at the easy part after the hard part, because I wasn't attempting. Because if I was attempting, I obviously would have passed it. I think it's very obvious that they weren't real attempts. Because I was not attempting. I opened some Razer thing and now it's trying to install something. I don't know what I did. May or may not have been doodling as I've watched the past few streams. Very nice, very nice. You suck. You're probably better than I am. If that means anything. Okay. Bad ROM hacker, bad artist, bad caper, I suck. The life of a Super Mario World Central community member. Oh my god, please. Okay, now watch as I gloriously pass the hardest jump again. Or maybe I just won't even have a lineup. That could also happen. Have we just considered that I am focusing so much on the hard jump that I kind of can't even get there anymore? I'm throwing it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that was actually perfect. That would have landed on the platform if I had not just jumped for so long. Such glory, indeed. I usually take, like, Saturday or Sunday off from playing Possibility. Because usually I like to take a break on the weekends. But, like, I am so determined to beat this level just so I don't have to fucking look at it anymore that I might just not take a day off. But at the same time, maybe taking a day off is, like, my superpower. Because because think about it, it's kind of like a sleep buff that lasts even longer. Or that, it's kind of like, it's like getting a sleep buff, but you've been going longer without playing. So maybe the benefits would be even greater. But I think to fully reach the potential of this, buff, maybe I should just, like, not play the level ever again. Because that's probably the longest amount of time I could go. Weekend Blitz, yes. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, fuck. I hit spin jump and I thought I was going to send the Koopa down. That was scary. Wow, I didn't even get to jump. That's how fast I let go of left. I'm not, like, consistently making the jump, but I'm consistently jumping. Which is a lot better than how it was. Because previously I was just, like, going for it, letting go of left, and dying before I even jumped. Oh, I let go of down, apparently. Okay. Dude. I swear, like, the muscle memory just, like, starts lying to you at some point. Because, like, I keep doing it the exact way that I thought I was, and then now it doesn't work anymore. It's very sad. And it's interesting because, like, this jump, like, 9 times out of 10 you die because you're too high up, but I always feel like I'm going to die for the opposite reason. And then, here, this one. The issue with this one is that you're basically always going to be too low, but it always looks like you're going to be too high. I need to stream Mario World again, yeah. Probably. Is Darkseid still here? Did he leave? I ask this because, like, should we still do that, like, content group? That could be cool. Has a Super Mario World content group ever happened? Fuck! Yeah, but we need to do that content group. We gotta think of a name, though. What should it be? We need to collab Quario World. Is that how you say that? Is it Quario World? Like, how do I pronounce that? Okay. Okay. Wow, I died to the hardest jump again 900 times in a row. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I thought I was fine, but I was never fine. Indy says Quar. Well, I think she's like the founder or some shit, so I'm just gonna go with Quar. Because it's probably correct. Whoa! I hit right unexpectedly. Like, that right, I was not ready for that right input. It scared me. Let's ignore the fact that I'm the one who did the right input. It was just completely out of nowhere. Completely uncalled for. Okay, so. Okay, eventually I am bound to pass the jump one more time. Because if we think about this logically, if I get there an infinite amount of times, I'm bound to get past it at least once. So if I just get there a lot, I'm gonna get past it again. And if I get past it again, I just have to fucking hope that I don't die. And I just fluke the entire level. That's basically my strategy. Okay. Please. This is evil. Dude, the day I get consistent at this jump, it's just gonna be so over for this level. GD ass balancing, dude, unironically. This weekend I will draw updated overworld for my hack, maybe. That sounds awesome. Okay, so okay. I gotta try to get like this to the end now. Well, actually, wait, no, I already got that to the end. Now I gotta get this to the end. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of just like overplaying from the beginning now. Okay, I don't know why I didn't jump. I think if I can get this to the end, like, that'd be really good, because doing everything after the hard part, or basically immediately after the hard part to the end, like, that means that it's likely that I can, like, get something done if I ever pass the hard part again. I say if I ever do it again, because at this rate, it's not looking good. But maybe one day I'll get lucky. Okay, this jump is actually kind of hard. Like, what the fuck is this timing? Okay, so there's 2 hard jumps in this level. Okay, I was close. GD mentioned, yeah, it's unfortunate. I wish to keep that kind of language out of my chat, but you know what can you do? Some people just want to talk about the world's most mentally difficult game of all time. Okay. Okay. Dude, are we really dying to that little input shift in the big 26, or sorry, the great 26? Unbelievable. Dude, it's always that I am not high enough. Or I'm fast falling. Which I always think it's gonna be the exact opposite. I, like, unironically will never learn. I kinda like this way of doing it. So, like, as soon as he grabs it, like, wait a minute and then do that. See, like, being able to do it from a save state sometimes is great, but I have to build a time this, like, without the save state, because the save state makes it a little bit easier. Like, a little bit. And then I didn't hold up for long enough, so it didn't fall. And I forgot. Closest thing. Tidal wave. Oh my god. Closest thing you'll see to me playing GD is the Auto Walk Adventure Super Mario World hack. That's funny. You know, GD is one of those things where it's fun to watch, but like, being a player of it, I can't even imagine how that's fun. I can't imagine how it's fun when you're good at it, let alone when you're not. Because being good at it and being bad at it is the same fucking mindless experience, it just happens faster. Okay. No, I was too far to the left and it didn't count. That sucks. I want to get to, like, at least the alternating. I think that's possible. Okay, close. Dude, I can't, like, I will never, like, do that correctly. Like, every single time I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna be too high, I need to fall quickly. But that is the exact reason why I die there 9 times out of 10. Well, I got to the alternating. I died immediately, but I got there. Alright, can I finally be good at this part? That's the question. Nope, I cannot. I think even if I do pass the alternating, I'm just gonna die to that anyway. It's more, can I just get to the disco shell than can I pass it? Because I'm not gonna pass it. With today's consistency, that is never gonna happen. I think I've, like, successfully done the ending a singular time. Okay, that was bad because I was really close to the wall. There we go. Okay, that was like... Every time I die like that, it's sad. Because it's like, I think hitting the first one is the hardest part, because it's like a weird angle, because sometimes you can just really easily knock it over. Or grab it if you're really unfortunate. So, like, dying to missing the platform is just sad. Okay. Now, what would really be sad is if I died here. Okay. I feel like I am just destined to, like, never finish a run in this level. Like, I can't do it. Like, I always fall just barely short of the goal. Okay. Please just hold. I know it doesn't look like that's the answer, but that's literally what you have to do there. There we go. See, look how consistent it is when I do it correctly. Free. Why was I just, like, not holding? Like, why was the button not held down? What the fuck? Yo, poke. Alright, so... I feel like I can do better from right here. Dude, okay, this jump is, like, actually kind of hard. I used to think it was easy and I'm just bad at it, but, like, the longer I do it, the more I'm realizing that I wasn't just... Well, I was bad at it, of course. But it is also just difficult. Like, the two hardest jumps are, like, right next to each other. There we go. And I just completely missed. I just completely missed. Mango. I'm fucking losing it. Okay, so... Alright, so, how long have I been streaming? Alright, 45 minutes. We got 15 minutes left of trying to get this run to the end. Can I do it? Alright. In 15 minutes, can I hit the impossible run that's like 75% of the level? Dude. Okay, I made it. Okay, that time was just, like, being bad, because I was holding. Like, I did it correctly, I just had the worst lineup of all time. Or setup, whatever you call it. Imagine being a Grandmaster Mario streamer, and then not even knowing, like, the proper terms and such. Okay, that was scary, but okay. That was so bad. Like, well, first of all, I was so far to the left that I could not really see what I was doing that well. On top of that, I was so far to the left that I was, like, I just did not have the momentum. Well, not the momentum. I can't talk right now. But I was too far to the left to be able to make that, basically. Well, maybe I could have, but I wasn't ready to try to do the awkward shit that I would have to have done. There we go. Why was I holding down? Why did that happen? Like, I held down for like a frame for no reason, and it killed me. That's so fucking sad. Okay. Well, as sad as that was, we have to continue onwards. Okay, it clipped the wall, but we're fine apparently. We are not fine apparently. That was bad. Dude, I always, like, I keep saying this, but the literal only way to successfully do that part consistently is to hold your jump so you're over it. But, like, I will never do that. Like, I always don't hold because I keep thinking that I'm gonna end up missing it because of that. When that is literally never what the issue is gonna be. Crazy save. Wow, W hitbox. W brain power, what the fuck? Well, that's a new PB from that save state. I don't really know why I did that. Like, I know how to do that part pretty well. That was just a complete lapse in judgment. I don't remember how the fuck the rest of that goes. No. I'm gaining consistency, I think. Please just hold. Like, like, it's a little frustrating, because, like, I know exactly what to do there, and I know to do it, but I just keep, like, avoiding it. Like, I'm scared to hold, because I think it's gonna kill me, but literally, there is no way to survive. Logan maxing? Yeah, pretty much. But, like, there is no way to survive this without holding. But I'm too afraid of holding and then missing it. So I don't know what my logic is here, but it's not a very good one. Dude, I remember I used to have the Logan Paul apology speech, like, on a Word document, and I used to have it, like, it used to be, like, saved to, like, what the fuck is it called? The little bar at the top of your browser of things that you've saved. I used to have it saved because I would recite it so often, like any opportunity I could, to my friends. Because I thought it was vaguely funny, and I still think it's funny. Because it happened, like, so often, where, like, it would, like, they would just start laughing as soon as I started the whole thing. Because, like, every time it became like a, oh, fuck, here we go again. Third time today. Third time this past 10 minutes this has happened. I genuinely don't know why I did that. It was kind of funny, though. I have made a server lapse in my judgment. Bro, genuinely. That's all I remember. Wait, hold on. Logan Paul apology. Logan apology. Alright, so sorry. Alright, let's see. Okay. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I don't expect to be forgiven. I am simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned. And the reaction you saw on tape was raw, they were unfiltered, none of us knew how to react or how to feel. I never should have posted the video. I should have put the camera down and stopped the recording, what we were going through. There was a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to everyone who's been affected by da-da-da. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the... Okay. I've read enough of that. Okay, so... Anyways. What the fuck was I doing? I should probably lock in. I gotta stop reading the Logan Paul apology. And just beat the level. Oh, fuck. That was super close. Okay. What? Bro, I rarely do that. Who is a Dracomorph, whatever. I am not caught up on who that is. Ah, come on. The sleep buff from this day of grinding, particularly this run, is going to be crazy. Okay. Use my Pookie. What the fuck? That does not even that's not even remotely close to answering my question. Ah, that was close. My fear of thinking that I was going to be too high finally came true. Alright. Now, to finally get the run that we've all been waiting for. And then I just run and... Is it better to just run? It might be better to just run and not do the weird extracurricular activity shit that I'm trying to do. Okay, so I think it's more important to try to just like be consistent at the jump than just try to get extra points in fucking PE class for no reason. I think that's probably a better idea. Not quite sure though. Oh, I was too high. I'm finally dying to the thing that I was afraid of. I'm upset about it, but I'm also I'm like a little bit happy, because like I finally know that like the hours that I spent dying to not holding finally was for a reason. Dude, I gotta do all of this shit after the hard jump. This is gonna take me like another 10 hours minimum. Oh my god. I'm washed. I can't do it. Oh, dude, it was going faster. Sometimes I throw it normally, and then, like, sometimes I throw it with momentum. So sometimes I can, like, hit it at, like, a normal time, and then sometimes I have to go extra fast. At least I think that's what's happening. I'm not, like, totally confident in that assessment. This jump is never gonna get consistent, is it? Okay, I'm just gonna... Like, it's so hard for me to just not immediately go right. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Once again, the dog is barking at literally nothing. Oh my god! Surprised that worked. And I'm not surprised that didn't work. That's kind of how that's been going this entire time. Okay, just jump really fucking late and hope, I think. I think that's the strategy. This background song is hitting. You know, I would comment on that, but I don't know if I know what the song even sounds like. Okay, finally. Dude, why am I doing that? That's the second time where I just hold down for no reason and then die immediately. Like, I don't know how to, like, prevent that because I'm not doing it on purpose. Like... Oh, the barking. Shit is rough, but it's very doable, yeah. The ending is the hardest part. Like, the part where you have to... Well, you know what part I'm talking about. Like, right before you do the 3 drop shells at the end. That part is kind of, like, the hard part. Like, everything else is pretty doable, minus that. No! I jumped just a bit too late. Just a little bit too late. There we go. I was too early, but I saved it. Oh my god, we made it. We made it to the funny part. I knew I was fucked. I knew I was fucked. Okay, well, you know, that's a really good time to end the stream. I started to learn the quick spring jump, yeah. The spring jump gets really consistent, don't worry. But I think that's a good, yeah, hour mark hit, bro. I've met my obligations for streaming today. We gotta go, bro. Well, I certainly did something today. I don't know what exactly I did. I learned the impossible jump is still impossible. I almost did after the hard part to the end, like, twice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Tomorrow, well, wait, I don't stream on weekends. Monday will probably be the same thing. Wait, no, if I play Saturday and, like, maybe take Sunday off, there is a very small chance that by Monday, I can actually, like, get progress from the beginning. We'll see. Anyways, you guys have a good day. I will see you at some point, sometime, probably.